Outlander fans are emotional and in denial as Sam Heughan says goodbye with new photos. Sam Heughan is letting go of Jamie Fraser after 11 years, but that doesn't mean his fans are ready to do the same. The Outlander star took to Instagram on Friday, October 25th, to share photos of himself as Fraser, including one behind-the-scenes picture with his co-star, Caitriona Balfe. Hard to say goodbye to this character, our crew, that have become our family, our friends. That's a wrap on pickups, reshoots, and the final drive home with at Davey Hollywood, Heughan wrote. Thank you to everyone that made at Outlander_stars possible, at Diana_Gabaldon, and to the fans. Nothing is lost, Sassenach, only changed. Heughan's followers mourned the end of the beloved fantasy series in the comments. This hits home. I am so emotional and in denial. My favorite show ends. For good. Thank you at Sam Heughan for playing Jamie Fraser so brilliantly over 8 seasons and 11 years. Falling in love with the King of Men was a no-brainer. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, wrote one fan. Outlander is and will forever be my favorite show. What you guys brought to life is amazing. Can't wait for the all-final episodes. My kids' names ended up Claire and Jameson for different reasons, but always loved that it kind of paralleled the show. Claire and Jamie forever. Red heart, loudly crying face, another person gushed. Thank you for making magic sparkles. This show has meant so much to so many, added a third Instagram user. You've built one of the greatest characters and told one of the best stories to have graced our screens. Thank you. Looking forward to the rest of season 7 for now, though. Another commenter shared. Earlier this year, a story made the rounds about a 72-year-old Outlander fan who was scammed out of nearly $13,000 and her engagement ring by someone pretending to be Sam Heughan, who plays Jamie Fraser on Starz' time-traveling romance epic. Heughan has cautioned fans before to be wary of these sorts of schemes, which have been going on for a while. Apparently, impersonating Heughan is a popular tactic. Please be careful on social media. So many scammers, he wrote on his Instagram story this week, according to the Daily Record. I will never reach out or message on Instagram, Twitter /WhatsApp /Google Hangout /etc. or ask for money. Heughan has posted this same message in years past, but with new episodes of Outlander coming out later this month, it bears repeating. He also shared a screenshot of a message from a scammer calling themselves Sabrina. Hello. It is an honor to reach out to you on behalf of Sir Sam Heughan, who has personally recognized your exceptional dedication and enthusiasm as a fan, the message reads. As a gesture of his sincere appreciation for your unwavering support, he is extending to you a rare and meaningful opportunity to engage in a personal dialogue with him. Obviously, the scammer wanted the mark to act as soon as possible and ended by thanking them for your long-standing support, which means so much to both Sir Sam Heughan and the entire team. Heughan's helpfully superimposed the word fakes over a screenshot of the message. And not very bright, he added. So if someone messages you claiming to be Sam Heughan, know that it's not real. But if someone messages you claiming to be Richard Rankin, who plays Jamie's son-in-law Roger, that's probably legit. Not really, obviously. But speaking of Rankin, the actor talked to TV Insider about recently wrapping on the 8th and final season of Outlander, which has left a hole in his schedule and his life. It was such a big part of our lives for up to a decade. It has always been this constant, he said. We don't really question it until it's gone. Now that it is gone, it feels missing in a weird way. I think it feels strange. It's like part of you isn't there anymore. I don't think it has sunk in yet for many of us, because we've always had to go back to it. Now it's not going to be there again. It leaves a void I'm sure we'll feel. It leaves the potential for other things. Without sounding cliché, it really does lead to a new chapter for me. We film that show for 9 or 10 months out of the year. Sometimes the whole year. That has happened. That leaves you with little time to do other things. Maybe 6 or 5 episode miniseries or theater work, but you are primarily engaged in that show. There is not the prospect of going out and doing another big show. But we don't need to talk about the 8th season just yet. Right now, fans are looking forward to the second half of season 7, which premieres on Starz on Friday, November 22nd. I think the second half is some of the best Outlander has ever been, Rankin said. I think a lot is going on. I think all of our storylines see the characters on great big adventures. I think fans are going to love it. Outlander enthusiasts have been captivated by the saga of Claire, played by Caitriona Balfe, and Jamie Fraser, Sam Heughan, for a decade. As the second part of Season 7 is set to premiere later this month, the fan community has expanded, with many new viewers and readers diving into the series and Diana Gabaldon's books that inspired it, however. Not all viewers are as enchanted with the romantic and time-traveling elements that define the Starz show's core following. A disgruntled viewer recently took to Reddit to voice their frustration over a heart-wrenching plot point where Claire leaves Jamie behind, believing him to be dead after the Battle of Culloden. Their Reddit critique started. This bothered me so much I stopped in Season 3. First two are still masterful though. Reports the Daily Record, the Redditor then suggested an alternative scenario that would have informed Claire about Jamie's survival post-Jacobite rebellion. They argued, I don't think there is any good reason Jamie couldn't have carved some kind of edifice that Claire would have seen in the future to let her know he is alive, and elaborated. I mean, he could have put a large, difficult-to-remove stone right there in the henge that says, Claire, I survived the battle, come back to me. She would have seen it the second she left. Many fans have come to the defense of the show's plot choices, with one particularly astute viewer pointing out that Claire and Jamie were clueless about the mechanics of time travel back then. She is pregnant. Her and child's safety are essential to both of them. Jamie and Claire, they contended. They know hard times are ahead in Scotland. Jamie wouldn't want them living through them. Claire was a wife of a traitor. She would need to hide as well. Pregnant in a cave? Or giving birth to a child and going back, leaving baby behind? Claire had no reasons to believe Jamie survived. He went to die there, so she didn't go poking around, investigating.
He went to die.
It is not so simple and easy, nor is going through the stones like an elevator ride. Additionally, Jamie's existence in 18th century Scotland wasn't exactly serene after being captured by the Redcoats and incarcerated, suggesting it was much more prudent for his time-traveling spouse to stay put in the 1940s. Jamie explains to her how he was in hiding for years and then in jail. Another enthusiast elaborated. Claire and Bree would have both been in danger. He was much happier to have them both safe in their time. The two-decade-long separation of Claire and Jamie is still considered one of the most challenging stretches of the series to endure, yet Outlander devotees seem convinced that sticking it out is worthwhile.